That's not what happened. See, you're getting emotional right now. Why would I need to spend time on a racetrack to know how to properly I'm selling right now. This person is hypercritical of everybody else, and I think we're going to find they don't have any money. But it's just, I don't know, a hunch.
So I know from meeting other people in this industry, the salaries that are there, and the potential for phenomenal commissions and all this kind of stuff.
I just got a nugget. Watch. Before we schedule the call, there's a couple things I need to ask you, okay? So you're looking to acquire sales training down the road to potentially train a crew of people that you potentially plan on putting together, or you're looking to train yourself so you can execute and do well and then. Okay.
I'm looking to train myself first and then to put it to good use.
Certainly, it makes perfect sense, and it sounds like you have a logical train of thought behind it. The other question that I have is, obviously, one of the things that we teach in sales is setting good appointments and good appointments that will bear fruit and are valuable to both parties. So meaning when you go to make an appointment with a potential client in the insurance business, you're going to want to make sure that it's the right timing for that client and that call will bear fruit for the both of you and be an efficient use of your time. So we obviously practice the same thing on our sales calls. So the one thing I do just want to be sure of is that when we schedule this call, on this call, if you like what you hear and you believe that I am a good fit to train you, are you in a position to move forward financially?
I won't know until I get through the call. I'm going to be very honest with you. I can't.
Well, I think you're misunderstanding. Let me.
At this point, beyond just showing up for the meeting.
What I'm asking you, I think I misconveyed what I was asking. I didn't ask if you were ready to make a decision. That would be ludicrous for me to ask you if you were ready to make a decision without hearing what the offer is or what's on the other side of it. I'm simply asking, are you in a financial position that if you do like what you hear, you're capable and ready to spend some money? That's all I'm asking.
I could be.
You could be.
That's all I can say until I actually have numbers in front of me and see what's going to be.
Well, I shared with you, we have entry points that are as low as, $100 a month, and we have sales training, full scope that's in the couple $1,000 range. So that is the range.
I understand.
Right. And what I'm asking you is if one of those entry points suits you, is the money in the bank account and ready to proceed? You don't know if you have money in your bank account?
Until I actually see what your company is about and see what's offered at certain levels, I can't.
So the question that I'm asking you, to be clear, is if
this is what you teach, to go round and around and around and where people.
I'm not going around at all. I've asked you a very direct question. I've asked it one time and you have yet to answer it. I don't think paid to persuade is a good fit for you.
Meeting up with you on a Zoom call, and that's it.
Okay.
I have other projects in the wind too.
I want to thank you for getting on the call with me today. I appreciate you looking into paid to persuade. Okay. But I can tell you, just based upon our conversation, the way we train is not going to be a good fit for you, because if you're not comfortable asking something.
That's fine. My whole damn career. And you know what happened? I had somebody tell me that in racing.
Tell you what?
I ended up bringing a $18 million sponsorship to the competitive team just because the person said, "Oh, maybe it's not a good fit."
That's
Fortune 500 company that didn't know if they wanted to commit anything to get into racing, to do anything, and the car that I put them on led the Indianapolis 500, biggest auto race in the world, for 48 laps.
I totally believe that.
To buy that marketing budget.
I totally believe that. No, it's not the way I feel. You're getting emotional right now. And in sales, when we get emotional, we lose our footing in the conversation and we lose our advantage. So obviously, someone has pained you in the past and hurt you, and I'm very sorry for that. But what it's doing is it's clouding your judgment on the conversation that we're having right now. Notice my tone is calm and kind. I'm not offended in any way. I understand why the way that
You
you.
asked me 5 different times if I was ready to commit.
No, I did not. I'll send you a recording of the call.
What you're going to do for the money and the budget.
No, that does not. I will send you a recording of the call. That's not what happened. I never once asked you if you'd commit. I actually said I would never ask you to commit without hearing the offer. What I asked you was if you were in a financial position, if you liked what you heard, to proceed. It's called establishing buying power. We don't get on the phone with people unless they have the ability to buy, because what we bring to the table is highly valuable. So if you're not in a position to spend money, you simply say, yeah, Luke, this is something I was looking into. I'm not quite in the position to spend the money, but I'm interested in hearing more. And I still get on a phone call with you. Absolutely. But you're getting emotional right now and you're thinking I'm trying to commit you, and I'll send you the recording of the call to your email, and you'll see if you review it that that's not what happened. Never once did I ask you to commit.
Yeah, well, evidently I could tell from what you're telling me you never spent time on a racetrack, because if you did, you wouldn't approach it.
Why would I need to spend time on a racetrack to know how to properly?
I've had sponsors that weren't ready to commit that year, but that person left that company and went to another company.
Then what do you need us for?
Call me and write a check.
What do you need us for? You just said you were struggling.
I don't know if we're a good fit. You can afford my product.
You like hearing your voice so much. Do you realize that you've done nothing but talk over me every time I try to speak? And you're telling me that you're an effective salesperson? What do you need me for? Oh my God. That's good social media content. Did you hear that from all the way down?
Why was she screaming at
Well,
you?
because 4 different times I simply said, establish buying power. It's called, listen, happy to get on the phone with you. If you like what you hear, you're in a position to spend money. And it was, well, I can't commit. Bottom line is this individual did not have any money. This person was up at midnight.
Well, tonight I go on to YouTube or I go on to next door, wherever it is.
Flipping through their phone. They saw something that was entertaining. They clicked. They wanted to waste our time. Customer wasn't willing to divulge if they were even financially capable. And that's not non-committal. That's somebody with no money who's trying to tiptoe and mealy mouth around that to still try to get you on the call because they want to gather information, get as much as they can for free, and try to waste your time. We don't do those.